Okay, battle buddies, I've seen some stuff come up lately on salary negotiation. So I figured, why not? I wrote some notes, and the thing to keep in mind here is that you are the one being sought out right now, okay? You have the control here. It is you selling your labor, your capabilities, your veteran ways about yourself to this employer, okay? You are in high demand. You'd be surprised. I talked to a lot of these trades companies. Their number one thing is, I need guys to show up. Sounds kind of weird, right? That wasn't an option for most of us for a really long time, unless we wanted to have half of our pay taken from us, busted down in rank, do some extra duty on an Article 15 from some captain who's 26 years old, right? Kind of weird. Fortunately, I never had to do that nonsense. But showing up for us wasn't an option. It's like the number one trait for trades. It's so weird. Just show up, lean against shovel. Okay, so you can do that. Big fucking deal, right? So, a lot of you guys aren't in trades. Maybe you are in trades. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're IT. Maybe you're executive. I don't know. No situation. No two situations are the same, right? They're all different, but they're not. The thing that you have to keep in mind is differentiation strategy. How are you different than the other 9 guys that they're making offers to? And where are you going to fall in on that spectrum? You're constrained if you're in things like the union, okay? The union is the union. But if you're in the free market, this is... I should read it backwards next time. It's a bell curve. Some of us that didn't do so hot in school are hoping that they'd grade on the bell curve, right? Because there's always some nerd girl that screws up the grading for everyone on the bell curve. But if you throw that smart 10% out and you throw the knucklehead 10% out, you're somewhere in the middle. Most of you guys are going to be on the upper end of that 40% in the 80-20 rule, okay? You should be able to make the case that you're different. Those soft skills that we talk about all the time on here on differentiation strategy for you in your resume, talking points. If you guys show up to some of these meetings, if you're in Minneapolis here, you get to hear this stuff come straight out of the horse's mouth. How you make yourself come across different. Okay? So, anyways, on my curve here, I put 50 grand right in the middle. I put 55 out on the right side, 45 on the left side. If you're a 45 guy, don't be crying that, oh, I'm not making 50, right? But you should realistically be able to land between 52 and 55 if you're that guy. So you have to be able to make the case why you're on that right side of that bell curve, okay? You have to make the case. You can't say, because that's what I want, right? My kid, when he was little, he wanted to ride this stupid Snoopy airplane thing, but I had a pass for him for the whole amusement park. Even though it was 50 cents, I didn't give a shit about the 50 cents. My point was, is that him crying, melting down, was not a good reason for me to give him 50 cents to go on the stupid ride. Well, especially when there's all these other ones out there. This isn't really much different than that. So, I wrote down some notes. The reason why negotiation up front is so critical is that if you are in a place that bumps your salary 1-2% annually, gives you some small bonus annually, there's my point. That first piece, 1-2% bumps are very typical these days, okay? So if you can negotiate a 5, 10, 20% salary increase because you are this guy over here, the 55 grand fella, if you get a $500 raise every year, that's nothing, guys. If you can push yourself towards that 55K piece, your bonus is increased. You're ahead of all your peers by a couple $100 minimum every single month after taxes. It works out to you, to your advantage. So, on the front end, it is in your best interest to make that reason, to give them that rationale why you're different. Okay? Just saying, I'm a fucking Army Ranger, hooah. That's not going to do anything. If you tell them that you're an Air Force guy, they're real smart, you're probably going to wind up on that lower side. Hate to tell you. Whatever. Got to get an Air Force ripping. It's been a bit. Golf courses, dining facilities. That's not that hooah. Being out in the field, laying in the mud. That's hooah. Right? Anyway, getting back to what I was going to say. Also, don't be afraid to push hard on vacation and take it. If you're in these high-stress jobs, take it. Take it. It's given to you, okay? Don't cash that shit out and then you lose it. Personal days. Negotiate that. Find out about paid holidays. If you guys are having families, find out what that policy is for having a family. Do that during the acceptance phase. Don't be doing that on the interview phase, okay? You gotta know a lot of stuff. So, other things to keep in mind: the commute, the culture, the stability of the place. How often do they promote? Do they promote from within or do they take dudes off the street? Travel, big thing. I flew out over 40 weeks in 2017 down to San Antonio and Birmingham, nonstop. Wasn't bad, but that shit got tiresome living out of a suitcase, okay? Then the next year, I didn't fly at all except to go fishing. If you fly for fishing or hunting, that's pretty sweet. Anyway, politics. A lot of these places are very politically connected. If you are some sort of political affiliate or you don't like, we only promote people when they've been here for 25 years because that's the way it works around here. Don't go there. Pass. Leave. You can find yourself looking for a new job in 6 months. Why not just take care of the problem on the front end? Let's see, what else I got written down? Also, consider health, dental, medical, vision, all that stuff. My benefits at Accenture were amazing. They had 2 tiers. If you're under 100 grand, it was like $300 a year. If you're in the 100 plus K, $600 for a deductible. That, I have friends that were at my salary level, but they're paying like $8 grand a year for deductibles. So all of this stuff, guys, take it into account, okay? Make sure that you're moving because the opportunity exists to flourish with your career. I've taken some jobs in the past myself where I just needed a job and I wound up screwing myself pretty bad because I didn't realize that these companies were on the decline. I worked for the world's largest bankrupt company ever. Go in there and see how long it takes you to become a senior executive this or account manager that or any of that stuff when they're mid-bankruptcy. It's pretty damn tough. So you have to take this whole picture of the opportunity that's in front of you and do some due diligence. There's nothing wrong with writing some notes, bouncing this stuff off some people, and put that shit in the Battle Buddy forum, guys. We'll discuss it. We'll help you. No problem. Anyway, I'm at my time for the day. Kind of toned it down a little bit. I was acting like a crazy man the last couple of videos, but I had fun. Hopefully you did. I'll crank it up again. Give me some feedback below. Keep bringing your amazing patriots and vets. Let's get these guys the support that they need and deserve. And that is some basics on negotiating salaries and the whys. Adios, Battle Buddies. Have a great day.